Hi everyone. So this week we are going to do things a little bit differently. A friend of mine asked me whether I can do a video in English and I'm going to try it now. This week we are going to talk about OKR, Objective Key Results again. But this time we are going to cover why a lot of people likes it, especially when they use it in their companies, in their teams. Why do people use it? And why is it very popular in Silicon Valley, in Google, especially Intel, and all the bigger companies? So let's get into it. OKR itself, like I've explained previously, is Objective Key Results. Objective itself is what you want to achieve. So what do you want to achieve? Usually you do OKR every 3 months. So you would say, what do you want to achieve in this 90 days? And then you would set an objective. Okay, I want to achieve, for example, in my team, I need to achieve A or B, right? You set a clear goal that your team needs to achieve within 3 months. And KR, key results, are the how, or actually it's the milestones that shows the progress that you've made until you actually achieve your objectives. So it's like a marker of your progress. Alright, so why is OKR becoming more and more popular? I think one of the biggest reasons is because OKR are both top-down and bottom-up. That's the first one. Because when you usually set your objectives and your key result, at first you would look at your mission or what you want to achieve in the long run. And you would break it down about what you can achieve within a certain time period. And usually companies would do OKR quarterly, every 3 months. And then every 3 months, you would set out, you would meet together with your team and say what you want to achieve in the next 3 months. And because you break it down like that, you get at first what the company wants to achieve, and that is top down. But then it's also bottom up, because after that is done, you would be able to set your own personal OKR, so your own personal objectives and key results. That has to be aligned between the company one and your one. So in a way, what you're doing is based on the company, but then it's your own. So you would set your own objectives and key results, and then you would add your own initiatives as well. So what can you do so that your company can achieve that big goal? So in a way, your initiative is still your own, and that part is bottom up. So in a way, that creates a setting of making the goal that is being aimed for both top down and bottom up. And you can empower your team more because of that as well. Second one, as I've mentioned before, you would have to talk about the objective as the whole team, as the whole organization, and that will be done every 3 months. So in a way, there is an alignment. Like, what are your priorities? What does the higher ups want? And in a way, you know what the priorities are that the boss wants. And there's an alignment between what you are doing and what you set yourself up for with what probably the CEO is trying to do. And that second reason is also very important. There is alignment and you know the priorities. So clear priorities as well as alignment every 3 months. And then the third part, why I think OKR is going to be more and more popular in the future and being used by more companies, is because you can see a track record. You can measure the progress of everyone in the company. Because when you do an OKR, you have to do it company-wide. Everyone have their own OKR, their own objectives, their own key results. So in a way, you can track people's progress and you can see how they measure every 3 months. In a way, this becomes a trackable measurement for everyone in the company and not just the higher up or the team leader. Also, the fourth part is because people become accountable. And why I said it's accountable? Because once you do an OKR, you know your objective, you know your key results, you get to write down what you want to do, your initiatives, your own personal initiative, and you will have a PIC, your person in charge for that initiative. So in a way, there is accountability built in the system. And you get to see this when you're reading the book. This is one of the advantageous mention if you're using the OKR system as well. So there is accountability. and you would know what people are doing. And not only that your initiatives have PIC, but then you are accountable for your own personal OKR or your objectives key result. Are you doing the things that you are supposed to do? If you're working hard enough or if you're working well enough, you should have at least made progress and show that you are almost achieving your goal or you actually achieve your goal. And in a way, if your objectives are not achieved for a long period of time, it shows that you are not accountable, that you are not responsible for your own work. So not only the person in charge, but then OKR give you personal accountability on the things that you want to achieve. So I think that 4 things are what make OKR really strong and what make people want to use OKR, especially for companies who would like to listen and know their teams, because their team play a part in making the company great. By using OKR, your team members can actually contribute towards what you want to achieve in the future, and they will have also a certain type of accountability and ownership towards what they're doing. Alright, so how do you like it? Me explaining things in English? Let me know your comments and please comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, see you next time.